Hello and welcome to the official YouTube channel of Titanium Institute of Spoken English Language. I am Himanshu Paliwal here. I hope you all are doing fine. Guys, a straightforward question to you. Privatization of public sector in India, pros and cons. Guys, you may share your points in comment section. If you have any question, if you have any suggestion or a feedback, then you can write in a comment section. So we have a two brilliant orator between us. One side Mr. Alpesh is here, another side Mr. Mayank is here. They both will share their points, they both will exchange their questions. So are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So directly going from Mayank's side, Mr. Mayank, please initiate this topic.
So I'm in favor of this motion, and my first and foremost point is in this firm is owned by private sectors, which seeks for very high educated and skilled persons as their employee for their company. But it is not the case in government sectors, as the politicians are involved a lot in that. And my second point is that high working accuracy and efficiency also. So in private sectors, the government sectors are taken their jobs just for granted, because they know that there is job security and job assurance for lifetime in government, but in private they have a pressure of working, so they do more efficient work as compared to government sectors. And also private sectors will greatly contribute in increasing our India's economy, but government sectors are working under debt. So these are my points. If you have any questions, you are most welcome.
Okay, sir, you spoke very well, but I have a question for you. Sir, if the all government companies will shift in private companies, then how will a person will survive those conditions is not up to the mark? How will he survive?
I have an answer for this. So there are certain government-owned companies like Indian Airways and some government-owned hotels. So if we privatize these things, it will not. I think it will not affect the normal people or below average peoples, because they usually don't prefer to go by airways, or they don't used to go and reside in hotels. So I think the government can privatize those things, which will indirectly increase our India's economy too.
Okay, so I would like to share my points also. So I will oppose the motion because there are some reason. My first point is that less transparency. Okay, so if we talk about the disadvantage of privatization, then the first disadvantage of privatization is the bribery and corruption will come up with the privatization.
Absolutely.
It's quite evident to everyone that private companies are less transparent than the government office. Okay, and my second point is that lack of welfare. Okay, majority of the private companies have the only motive that they have to make more and more profit. Okay, they never involve with the welfare of the service, with the welfare of service of public. Okay, they never involve in free of education and also free medical treatment. So I'm talking about those people who those conditions is not up to the mark. How will they survive? So this is two disadvantage of privatization. Okay, if you have any question, then you can ask.
Yeah, I have a simple question, that if we talk about economic boost, then private sectors will be there. As why it is so? Because in private companies, the peoples and the employees are more laborious and skillful. So how will you justify that?
No, sir. Like you know that if you are talking about the people who are working in private sectors are more laborious and skillful, you can't say like that, because you know the people who are working in government sector, they also have to go through the toughest exam, which is conducted by UPSC and IS exam, RS exam. So you can't say like that, sir. You know.
Okay, wait. Mr. Mayank.
Yeah.
You are in favor of privatization.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So one thing that is for transparency, as he also mentioned the point of transparency, I would like to question you regarding to transparency, that if there is no control of the government on each and every sector, then maybe the private sector will rule on the people.
Yeah.
So how can you justify?
So I think you are directly, indirectly coming to the point of corruption. I'm feeling it so. But what I want to say is that if power is come in few hands, if in through privatization, definitely power will come in few hands. So don't you think that if power is distributed in few hands, then there will be less chances of corruption? But if we talk about government sector, then the power will be distributed to the whole entire team of government. So there can be more chances of corruption.
Okay, nice points you also mentioned. Actually, both the points are very nice. Tremendous points you have shared. Actually, it's quite difficult for me to conclude this topic. Actually, you both mentioned very good points, but each and every point has two aspects. That is, one is positive and negative. Okay, yeah, privatization. India doesn't really need it. Yes, we can say that we need actually to improve the infrastructure, to improve the working purpose, to improve the duration. That is, now everyone blames the government that the government offices are in sluggish mode. Sluggish means lazy.
Yeah, lazy.
Yeah. So, but many people are saying that if the privatization will occur in India, then definitely the private companies will rule. They will exploit the workers. We all know that the private companies employs condition. So somewhere you both mentioned the very productive points. I request to our viewers that if you have any question from their points, then you may ask it. If you have any unique and creative points, then must share in a comment section. We always welcome your feedback, as well as I always say honest feedback we are getting from our viewers, even though many users from Jammu Kashmir, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, even they have given their feedback, and we are trying to put our best. So thank you for watching this video. Keep learning, keep watching Titanium channel, and thank you so much both of you, Mr. Mayank and Alpesh. Thank you so much everyone.